All right, okay, sorry about that. I didn't actually go live. I just kind of turned on the stream, so that's on me. All right, guys, so we're here. I've got my bag. I got my workout here. Like I said before, which you guys didn't hear, we're gonna be going ahead and we're gonna be doing some Krav today, but we're also gonna be doing some kickboxing and different stuff like that. And I wanted to kind of answer a question today through kind of workout and class that has been asked me a couple times, which is good to see you, Ryan, which is about workout and fitness and mostly about self-defense, and why we've been doing a lot of jabs, crosses, hooks, kicks, and more kickboxing, or Muay Thai, sorry, as opposed to Krav in the last couple classes. So I'll answer that as we kind of go here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. You guys shaking everything out, getting everything rolled up. Couple arm circles. Knees up. I'll tell you. All right. Nice and stretched, okay? Go ahead, point your toes, roll them out. Other leg, rolling them out. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Like I said, we're gonna start with a light warm-up today, actually, hit some Krav, and then end with a workout as promised. Today's gonna be kind of Krav focused. We're still gonna hit some other stuff in there, okay? All right, so we're here. We're gonna go ahead and just always start in a good way, jump ropes. So grab your imaginary jump ropes, real ones if you got it, and let's go ahead and get started on some of that jump rope. Okay, key here is good breathing the entire time. Okay, keep your foot up. Try to do some one-legged. Switching. All nice and good. Keep the breathing going. And time. All right, okay, really good. Now, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna be doing some step squats. So I step forward, or lunge, sorry, and lunge, step forward, lunge the entire time, okay? Stretch out the calves, try to lean forward, push your hips forward while we're doing these here, okay? So, boom, boom. This is gonna deepen it. If I'm leaning back with my chest, trying to keep it straight, pushing in to my legs with my hips. Keep going, you guys. All right, okay, good job. All right, like I said, a light warm up just to get the body moving here. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I got my bag. If you got a bag, use your bag. If you don't have a bag, you can use your partners for this next step, okay? Now, we're gonna talk about kind of the more, some different, more common self-defense techniques for adults here, okay? This is going to be the wrist grab, all right? Now, it's very likely for you guys to get grabbed and guided, but it is more likely for you guys to get grabbed or pulled, or for someone to try and control your hands, right? So you put your hands up, trying to disengage from a conflict, and they then grab your hand, get a hold of your wrist, or for whatever reason, right? You're in the middle of the fight, you're throwing some strikes, and they lock a hold of that wrist there, okay? So if you have a partner, perfect. You can work the grab with them, all right? But key things. One, I still want to be in a good defense position. Second thing is, I want to then get my hand right back up into a defense position. I've been attacked, okay? I've been grabbed. So we're here, they grab our hands get pulled down, we keep our other hand up, okay? From here, we're gonna take our thumb, and we're gonna put a thumb away from the hand. So if he's got me grabbed like this, right, where the opening is that direction, I'm gonna turn my thumb over to escape. If he's got me grabbed here, when my thumb's fine, because it opens right where my thumb needs to go, okay? So here, boom, he grabs, I'm getting pulled, he's yanking on my arm, whatever. Maybe he's holding that arm down and trying to hit me here. I want to then keep this hand up, and I'm going to pull against it, bending and leading with the elbow, okay? So it kind of almost looks like I'm throwing a elbow strike, but my intention is not to hit. So go ahead, practice that a couple times. They've got the grab, boom, break out, all right? And boom, break out. Maybe they grab you the other way, so turn, bust out. Every time, I come right back up to here, boom, all right? Break, back up, every time. Try to get that hand up to the head. You should be in a good position where you're always just here, all right? So we're here, boom, they grab the hand, break out, get up here, okay? A couple more times, like I said. Good. All right. Okay, keep going. All right. Okay, time. Good stuff. All right, you guys. Now, we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a burnout. So you guys just throwing some punches, jab crosses, non-stop, all right? Every time I say go, you're gonna go ahead and kick, all right? Ready, get set, and let's go. If you got one of these bouncy pads, then you can even time your punches now, where I'm not going so fast that it's not doing anything, but I'm not going slow that I catch it weird, right? So try to get a good rotation. Okay, and go. 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 All right, every time you throw a kick, if I'm doing this through the air, go. Just like so, keep kicking. And time. All right, good stuff. Shaking out the arms. All right. Whew. Good, 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 good. Now, we're back in here. All right. We did the one wrist grab. Now we're gonna do the 2-on-1. Now, take this how it is. Brian, you're a big guy, man. You got big arm muscles. Most people probably aren't gonna be able to restrain one hand with two hands for you, okay? But if they are able to, we need to now rely on our other weapons of opportunity, okay? So if they grab one of my wrists with two hands, okay? This is generally an inexperienced fighter or someone who's just looking to control, or there's multiple attackers and he's just trying to lock down one of my arms so his friend can have an easier time, okay? So a lot of different options, but either way, we don't like it, we don't want it, we don't want to be grabbed, okay? So they've got us in the wrist grab here, all right? If you are strong enough, or if you are not strong enough, I still want you to do the same thing here. So Bob right here has my arm, he's got my wrist pulled. I want to immediately come up and already have my hands up in that defense position, right? And I'm going to here either kick or punch, okay? So head is my least favorite of the three, but it still works, okay? Uppercut kick, that's a great one, all right? Or here, uppercut, diaphragm low, okay? Both of those kicks work really, or 2 strikes, or 1 kick, 2 punches work really well, okay? So once I've thrown those, so you're here with me, we're gonna go ahead, throw your attack of opportunity, right? Boom, there's my kick. I can then pull, breaking the thumb out. Let's say they're still even stronger. I only recommend this if you're a little bit lighter, all right? So maybe you're not a big burly guy. So Ryan, this one's really not for you too much unless you're going up against like the mountain, right? I come in, right? I throw my strike. I have trouble still getting it out. I can then grab and pull out the arm. I'm sure you guys see the problem with that is when I grab, I open everything up. So really be careful with it. If you don't need to, don't do it. Ladies, a nice kick into the groin is all you're gonna need there, okay? So let's go ahead. You guys got 1 minute. Practice that rotationally, all right? If you've got a pad, do it on the pad, boom, then get out. If you've got a partner, 2 hand grabs. If you don't, then just go ahead. Go to the air there, all right? 1 minute, go. Get to practicing, you guys. All right, keep practicing. Again. Couple more seconds. All right, nice and light. Not. Backing up. Okay, looking good. And breaking off. Okay, time. All right, you guys, quick water break. Ready, go. All right, so you guys should be back from your water break. That's good. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to a gun defense, okay? If you're working with a partner and maybe they don't know exactly how to do the gun defenses, one thing I can say is do not put your finger in the trigger guard, okay? And don't hold your finger out straight. Just grab the bottom outside of the trigger guard. That is the best and safest way, okay? So if you've got a partner, feel free to take turns pointing the gun at each other. If you don't have a partner, practice the air. If you don't have a gun, you can do all this without a gun, okay? You guys, you gotta crank up the imagination a little bit. All right, so I'm here, taking, I'm gonna duck. As I duck, I pop up my hand and catch. Now, do not pop up your hands too high, okay? So I don't wanna pop up and catch all the way out here, all right? And I don't wanna catch here, okay? Here, the gun is still at my head. I'm not out of danger at all. And up here, I actually lose a lot of control, okay? So bear in mind, the further an object gets from you, the less control you have over it, okay? So I want the gun to be relatively close and tight, all right? Albeit away from my head, over my head, but I don't want the gun to be far away from me, right? I don't want to be out here, I don't want to be out here, I want to be here, tucked nice and tight, okay? So we're here, everybody go ahead, duck. From our duck, we're then going to drive in, striking with the barrel of the gun, okay? So I point in the barrel, boom, there's my strike to the collarbone, okay? Go ahead, just practice that. Duck, catch, drive in with the collarbone strike, okay? On your own, 1 minute. Ready? Go. Okay, making sure you get a good bend. All right, we spent a little bit of time on this last week, Thursday. Couple more seconds. And time. All right. Okay. Good stuff. Now that we've done the technique, okay? So we've popped up, caught, struck down, hitting the collarbone, okay? So I've popped in, boom, there's my strike to the collarbone. I'm then gonna drive down as I turn my hips, breaking off away from the partner there, okay? So that's the key that we gotta remember here, is don't pull straight back, turn, okay? That will get the finger off of the guard. So boom, strikes, gets pulled. If you pull it straight back, it's caught on my finger. If you just pull it off to the side, it slips right out of the finger, okay? So a little bit of understanding there, all right? Okay, practicing here, redirect with me, drive, okay? From there, drive down, turn to the side, and disengage, okay? Ready? On your own, 1 minute, go. Okay, feel free to work it nice and easy. All right, so drive, come down, twist, turn. All right, keep practicing. And time. Okay, excellent job. This is your last opportunity, guys. Feel free to grab some water. Guns, go ahead and put them off to the side. Okay. So I did want to mention this. I talked to a couple different guys over the last week that were asking me questions about Krav and why the classes had so much kickboxing in them, okay? And the reason I want to answer this here is, and you guys feel free to do some squats or whatever here, is Muay Thai, MMA, BJJ, those are all self-defense, okay? They provide in what self-defense most martial arts do not provide, right? I was in a karate school for a while, and we never did live sparring, we never did live drilling. Everybody I worked with knew the technique and they knew what I was gonna kind of do, right? So I never got put into a resistance situation. So Krav is good, yes, all right? And there are some techniques that you need to know in Krav, but you should always pair Krav, okay, with a fighting type martial arts style, Muay Thai, kickboxing, BJJ, because those things are gonna happen. Yes, you're gonna get the gun away, but then it's gonna generally go into a free-form fight, right? Yes, you're gonna block that one punch and then come in, but then it's gonna go into some free-form fight where you're gonna need to have good understanding of jab, crosses, ducks, head movement, and the basics that come with kickboxing, Muay Thai, and boxing, okay? And BJJ. So you've gotta have an understanding of all those. They go well, all right? So try to, as we do self-defense up here, make sure that you guys are being martial arts athletes and not just practitioners or trainers, okay? So we're gonna go ahead. That being said, we're gonna do some combos. These ones are great for self-defense, okay? So the first combo here is going to be a cover cross, all right? So this is when they swing that wide haymaker, right? It's a very common strike, all right? And it is a very easy to block and see coming. So I'm already here, hands in my position, just like so. I've already felt like a confrontation. Even if it's not gonna be a fight, if it's not gonna be a fight, he's just yelling at me, my hands are up, okay? If someone's coming towards me and it's a little threatening, my hands are already ready to be up, right? So always just be in that position, okay? Hands are up, he throws the strike. I'm gonna go ahead, cover up on my left side. Tuck in the head, get the shoulder up, and cover, moving forward ever so slightly, okay? The other hand just stays tight. Okay, once I've covered, I then fire back out. So you're here, cover, cross, all right? I just come straight down the pipe, all right? No deviation, just right in, okay? So we're here, he comes in, haymakers, cover up, come right in, right to the head, okay? Cover, boom, all right? With your partners, one person try to touch the head, cover up, strike, or on the pads to the air. Ready? Get set and go. Good. All right. okay? As you do this here, now instead hit, boom, and bring that hand right back and be ready to fight again, right? So I cover, hit, back into that fighting stance, ready to go, because again, it's probably not gonna end in one fight or one punch. Keep going. Keep going, you guys, keep practicing. Keep going, couple more seconds. And time. All right, real fast, strengthening up. Now, next combo. Like I said, these are all gonna be boxing combos. These are all gonna be Muay Thai combos, kickboxing combos, but they're gonna all have to do in some realm with self-defense, okay? This is the low round kick, okay? Or low leg kick. I come into the knee, calf, or thigh, all right? Don't go above the hip for this particular kick. Yes, you can kick above the hip, but not this one, okay? So, as I'm doing this here, my hands are already up. This is gonna help with my rotation. So hands are up, he keeps stepping forward. As he steps forward, I need to make the decision of when, right, to stop and throw that kick, okay? As I kick, turning over my hand, rotating through. Right now, there's bag to stop me, but without one, I'm gonna continue and travel all the way through. Okay, you guys? Okay, practicing that round kick. Ready? Go! Sorry about that. Go! So move around a little bit. If you've got a partner, do some push and pull, right? They push into you a little bit. You move solid, throw the kick, right? So we want to be nice and fast there. Keep going, keep practicing. You've got two legs, right? So here, boom, work both of them. Keep going, couple more seconds, guys. Keep throwing those kicks. This is a nice low kick. Keep going, keep going. And time. Okay, next one here is gonna be a upper body again. This is a little bit of boxing mixed with some Muay Thai, okay? So as I'm doing this here, I'm gonna be slipping out to the side. As I slip, I'm gonna be coming in, jabbing up in to the uppercut, kind of like an uppercut jab right in there to the jaw, okay? It's very effective, so they throw a jab to the head, move out to the side, and strike, right? Move out to the side, and strike. Slip, lead up, uppercut. Boom. You can switch it to actually be an uppercut, that's fine. I just prefer a jab, so do what you want there, okay? Okay, on your own. 1 minute. Ready, go. Keep it moving, you guys. Notice I exhale on my strikes, right? That's important because we want to get all the air out of our gut, because once we throw that punch, they're generally countering. So if we punch, we get hit, we don't want air in the stomach. It's the biggest mistake people make. It lends a lot of effectiveness to diaphragm strikes. If you don't hear someone breathing out when they fight, it's because they don't know how to breathe out while they fight, which means they're susceptible to those diaphragm strikes, okay? So that means we can exploit that, right? Move off to the side, throw your strike. Good, keep going. Okay, keep those hands up. All right, almost there, a couple more seconds. And time, all right. Woo, good stuff. Okay, next, self-defense technique that can be used as a Muay Thai or kickboxing combo. Again, all of these, every single one of these combos here can be used in the ring, tournament style, or in self-defense, okay? So the next one here, we're gonna go ahead and be working a teep kick, okay? This is an excellent kick for I, dislocating a knee, or B, right, knocking the solar plex out. The teep is specifically to the solar kick, but it's similar to a push front, so I will allow it to the knee, okay? So whichever one works there, okay? Now, for people that can't get their leg up, you might be more reliant then on the leg down into the knee or groin, okay? So, again, taking up my lead leg here, boom, striking it in to the pad with a push, okay? So it doesn't come up, it comes forward, boom, all right? Again, I can absolutely work this to the pad there, to the air, okay? Teep kicks, ready, go. Okay, again, breathing every time. We don't necessarily need to breathe on every strike in a fight, but it's really good to build that muscle memory. Okay? One of the big things I see in fights and Muay Thai sparring, amateur style, right, is the gas because they're not breathing properly. They're not taking in good airflow, okay? Keep going. All right, doing good. You're almost there, almost there. Go ahead, switch if you haven't already. Got both legs. All right, good reps. All right, doing good. Okay, keep going. And time. Woo! Okay, luckily, I got time for one more, and I only have one more left, all right? So, now, I want to go ahead and use our knees, all right? Our knees are great weapons for close-in combat, right? We talked about people grabbing your wrist. A lot of times, they'll grab the hand, they'll try to cut or come in close and tighten up on you and hold you close, okay? So that's where our knees are going to become very helpful, okay? So, getting in nice and tight here, holding them, okay? Nice and tight. We then bring up our knee, and we don't want to bring it straight in. We want to come up and over, right? So knee comes up, tilts over into the pad, okay? Ready? Working some knees, okay? These are gonna be our last ones. I want you guys to try and get as many knees as you can. Ready? Get set, go! Okay, keep going. Notice, I bring the hands down as I bring the knee up. It's good to have to get into, right? Okay, don't just rely on just the knees, but work both of them. I should be able to hold here and throw that strike, and pull down and throw that strike, okay? So keep going on those knees. All right, try a couple where maybe you don't grab right away, okay? Most of the time, you're gonna be making contact, right? It might be to grab the head to control them, or it might be just getting in nice and tight, maybe trying to control a couple of their hands, okay? I'll talk about that in another video. All right, couple more seconds. Keep throwing those knees. Okay, we're almost there. And time. Okay, great job, you guys. Like I mentioned, I wanted to answer the question because there's a couple people that told me, like, you know, why don't you do more self-defense in the videos, okay? Bear in mind, all kickboxing, Muay Thai, BJJ can be used in self-defense. It is not just Krav that is a self-defense martial arts. And in fact, Krav by itself is incomplete. Muay Thai by itself is incomplete. BJJ by itself is incomplete. Put those together, right? Bruce Lee was a big advocate of not locking in and creating one style, but taking elements from everything that worked and putting it together. BJJ is incredible on the ground, so take their ground stuff, right? Muay Thai, best darn kicks, knees, clinches, elbows you'll ever see, okay? Boxing, great upper body, great head movement, great defense. So, and Krav Maga is a great combat setting mindset to go through, and great techniques with the guns and knives and stuff like that. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I got a pretty good sweat going today. So if you were going all out on your knees and kicks, you should have gotten a good sweat today too. Thursday, I will be back in. We're gonna be doing a pretty good workout on that day. And then Mondays, I'll kind of have more Krav focus. Thursdays will be a little more workout focused. But bear in mind, most everything I teach in this class is going to be somehow self-defense related, okay? Even shoulder tag gets you self-defense related because it actually puts you in a position where hands are coming towards your head, okay? So just be aware of that, and I hope you guys had a great day, and see you on Thursday.